Hello there and welcome back to our wonderful adventure in Sorcerer King. So, last episode we managed to find another hero here, which is quite nice. We managed to recruit another guy, fairly strong all on its own. And, well, currently we're trying to build up a second force of troops right now. And I guess we'll just continue doing that. So, let's begin. Right, and one thing that I should have noted earlier is we have some new gauntlets and some new equipment that we can use right here. So let's get that switched out. Take a look at this again. Yeah, if we switch these in, we get slightly more combat damage. And wow, this amulet over here, the Amulet of Flames, in fact, adds quite a lot to our attack, so I think we'll include that. I think we'll try to bash into this little village here. Oh wait, never mind, I thought it was just going to be a combat site, but I want to test out what that fire amulet does in the sense that, well, you know, it probably just augments your attack, but I want to see it in action. So, the manor on the hill, the residents of this village have been slaughtered by bandits. Behind the old tavern, you find people bodies onto a cart. A shady character cringes beside them. He explains that his master, who lives on a manor atop a nearby hill, ordered him to collect these bodies for an unknown purpose. So, let's see. We can offer him a job to grab some troops, or we can question or not question it. Let's ask him to take us to his master and take a look at what this is. So yeah, it is I would imagine, necromancer here. Yeah, got some spooky skeletons right by. Alright, fair enough. It's kind of expecting more from the damage there, but okay. Let's get Sir Kristen to fall back. We probably will equip him with the better armor, because he is, nevertheless, a very important role in our army. Over here, I'm going to move to this tile. Really want to try this Impale here. Wow, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. And there we go. So that clears out, clears the way. Our guys over here are afraid, so fear apparently is truly a mind killer here. It stuns them, is what it does. Right, but that isn't too bad. So we got some more scrolls, some stuff like that. Managed to lower the Doomsday counter as well. Not bad. Grabbed some honor, some spider silk, some EXP potions, and some last breath things. So I think these are also enchantment goods. And overall, yeah, that's that. Bandits, I hate those guys. A late night, someone stumbles in the inn bleeding and terrified. They claim to be attacked by bandits. We can go and try to find them, or we can avoid conflict. I think we'll go and fight them. So let's see. We can probably steal their goods, or we can fight them. We'll fight them. I want to see what Nefaz, the warlord here, can do. So, taking a look at his abilities, he has Arcane Whip, hit an enemy, or attack an enemy for 8 damage, plus 2 per level. Correction, an Arcane attack that hits all enemy units for, I think 5 or 9 damage currently. And then the other spells here come into effect, eh? I will try to do this correction ability. So yeah, that should do quite a lot of damage to everyone around this bandit. Yeah, so not bad. Later on, we should probably equip these guys with some armor. Right now, I'm gonna get him to heal, get both of these guys to bash into the big squad over here, and I will cast Spell here. We will do a flame wave. We'll try to do a ton of damage for everyone. Or, you know, alternatively, we could do a flame dart. I think we will do a flame wave. Try to strike them down from everywhere. See whatever we can do from there. Yeah, so I think either way, our warlord here has a very good chance of dying. Or, oh, maybe not. Okay, that works too. We can get him to flee. Lightning bolt here. Disable special abilities for 2 turns. Fiery strike. Nothing that stuns people. I think we just do fiery dart. It does the most damage for the cheapest mana cost. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's not too bad. We didn't even lose the guy. Kills them. Kicks up the Doomsday counter for God knows why. Yeah, I feel as though that mechanic, it's kind of random in the sense that you'd never really know what ticks that thing up or down. So that's kind of iffy, but okay. We'll give him some armor. That should help him live for the time being. Give him another potion here. Or no, never mind. We don't have any healing potions. What do you need to make them? Staff of the Furnace. Does some fire attack things. So minor healing potion. We can make that out of glass flagons and nectar. We can make a lot of them, in fact. Yeah, we can have 5 of them like that. And now let's see, do I equip them onto him, or do I, where does this, yeah, this simply just uses it, so we'll leave that as is. And now getting them pressed forward, grab the chest, visit the next inn along the road, I guess. Well, there's nothing much I can do for that shard. Continue our journeys over here, visiting all the places. A small problem. In an inn, a group of merchants ask for help. They've had to abandon their market due to raids by strange tiny warriors, and they plead to help them. We can finish our meal and help, or slip away after finishing our meal. We'll help them out. So let's take a look at what this is. So they have a market camp over here. Tiny warriors are still lurking around over here, and I don't think we have enough might to beat them back. I was under the impression that some of these inns will provide me with more forces, but no. Over here, none of that has happened. So there's still hope for us yet. There's still quite a few visitable locations up over here. And there's also one inn past them. Overall, I think we visit the chest over there. Former farmers are under attack here. We can't cancel this. We'll auto-resolve it. Hope that he doesn't die. Yes! He lives. Perfect. So that's good. And over here I think we flee. I'm under the impression that that destroyer's elite army is chasing us. Yeah, not something that I want to find. What color should dirt be again? Well, if it's anything apart from brown, then it's probably a bad sign. A massive battle was fought here during the War of Magic, and the ground still glows with magical essence. So to one side you find a particularly fluorescent patch of soil glowing with possibility or danger. Start digging. Lose some HP, not a big problem. Got a potions, a platinum chain. Boosts initiative by additional 2, and we got a chain shirt in the process. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Right, we'll get him to guard for now. Or pass, I guess. And we'll go to the city and we'll see whether or not we can build some stuff. Right, let's get a barrack set up. Yeah, so that kind of sucks. A shard here has been broken. Nothing we could do to prevent that. Yeah, it still looks like these guys are still chasing us. I'm gonna get the second army here to finish off that wolf. At least it builds up experience, right? Training day. Thirsty for a tasty potion, you open the doors to a warlock's hut and make your way to the counter, finding a long line. It seems slower than going than the rest, and while you take a look to the front, you see a trainee warlock there. So we can be patient. He's just learning. We're going to say we don't have time for this. We'll wait for a while. And let's see. So he makes a mistake. Somebody berates him for it. Let's keep waiting. Nothing has been done just yet. We're not going to give up just now. We're going to hang on. See how long we can go with this. And we get a single level of compassion for a suspiciously weak potion. Great. Alright, either way, we still have some movement points left, so I guess it didn't take the full day as it said. We could get our major army to perhaps visit up over here, take a look behind for whatever there is, really. And now, let's see, let's grab another spell here. I think we go with perhaps the Summon Wisp ability. It gives us a quick summon on the battlefield, and it also levels where it also heals our guys. Take a look at this, a stinky trick, then reeks of something awful, yada yada yada. We can either try to find the warlock or tell them that it's not their problem. We'll seek out the warlock. Right, so let's just kind of queue that up, return that to him as is, and take a look at what we can level up Nifaz the Warlock here with. So Shadow Shift trades places with target unit for 5 HP. That can be really, really useful. Crushing Fear. Yeah, so that's also pretty useful. And Deadly Fear. So it looks like all of his abilities kind of cost, costs HP. I think Crushing Fear is the safest one to go with, seeing as how we don't have too many hit points right now, but later on the rest seemed really, really useful. So right over here, now we can start training up another pikeman. Yeah, so we can grab another spell. Grab Nature's Bounty next. Or do we? Do we now? Yeah, I think, well no, Cloud Walk. Cloud Walk kind of provides more utility. I would like more food, however, as well. And I think this will be the end of former farmers over here. Yeah. It's nice knowing you. They were a good scout unit, but that is too much for them to handle. And well, in the meantime, we've managed to clear out this area pretty well. Found a rock slide over here. Our unit has gone all the way across. So not bad. And it looks like this is kind of where we found our allies. So not bad once again. Right, so we can either move exactly towards this turn, or we can try to clear out some of the stuff along the way here. I think I will... I think I'll move directly to it. So let's take a look at this, and ooh, would you look at that extended text. So we can give him this vial. We can cram the vial down his throat, or lecture him about his childish behavior. We'll do that. Grab one to honor, lowers the Doomsday counter, and we got a potion for it as well. So not bad. Right, so let's go over here. And nevertheless, I think if we wanted to take on the section HQ here, we'll probably need to level up a bit more. So let's do that. And let's do charge over here, plus 10 initiative for the first turn. Level up our Sovereign. And yeah, I guess we'll go with Enchanted Forge now, so we'll be able to build enchanting or enchantable items. Pretty good there. And over here, let's see, let's put a War Cap. Right, and in 2 turns we should have an ample force over there. So now, let's see what we can do. So now we can start enchanting a few things. So this is pretty neat. I think what I will do is I will take Tandis' equipment, his heavy plate armor, and his sword here, and I think we'll check out what we can do to enchant all of this stuff. So, going over here, let's start off with the Hunter's Short Sword here. It looks like there's only one spot to add something. And it costs some mana to enchant these. Yeah, it looks like all of our current items only have one spot, so this is, yeah, something that we have to do with. And there's a wide variety of different things we can enchant with. So for one, we could do an experience bonus, which I don't think would be bad. I mean, it makes it so that if you really wanted to kind of optimize your play, you could do something like that. And yeah, make it so that your guy is, or you know, make it so that you have a set of armor that you could just kind of rotate around for training guys. But for now, I think we go with +2 attack from the ore here. And from the 2 points of, you know, the plate cuirass, of course, more health, I think is the natural choice here. Right, so we can equip those, and that should make him slightly more deadlier. And I think we'll just try to enchant the amulet over here as well. So currently it gives +3 to fire attack. I could add one more attack power to him, like that. So that's also one thing we could do. I see these amulets things being kind of more so throwawayable, but I think experience gain here might be good, or something like, you know what, honestly, more physical attack I think is all we need for now. There we go, something that adds 5 points of attack should be nevertheless pretty good. Give him a helm as well. Don't have a shield just yet, but that'll be something else that we can add. We could also equip a ring here. So, 42 attack power. I want to try my hand at this Destroyer's army. I want to see whether or not killing these guys lowers that chaos meter. So, yeah, we'll throw in the gauntlet here and we'll see what we can do. So, leading up, our hero kind of leads the force here. I'm guessing, yeah, the 2 Destroyers, oh, wow, they have over 100 hit points each. We're going to march straight up over here with him. And there you see all of our potions. We are going to go with... Ah, that's right, I forgot again. We can't sweep. So let's see. I think we'll do the Fireball Scroll here, since we have so many of them. Does 18 plus 4 per fire damage to all units within a 1 tile radius. That's huge. And we can either bomb these units, which are a bit stronger, or these units, which I think has better... in reality, it's all the same, really. I think we'll bomb these guys. Yeah, that'll kill one off. These guys seem to have decent resists. So that's not too... It's not the best. It's not the worst. Yikes. Ooh, that's gonna be bad. Let's see. I think we bit off slightly more than we can chew here. Maybe I can hypnotize on one of these groups, switch them to our side, perfect. Farmer's sons over here. Huh, I think we just back them up, really. I don't want them to die. Now the pikemen, the nice thing about them is that they have the sleigh-mounted ability. They have a specialty with that. And yeah, that hits for I would say a decent amount. These guys are stunned, they can't do much. Apparently that's a thing, you can get pushed back all the way there. And now, my swinging attack wouldn't do too much here, but nevertheless, I need to get rid of these elite units fast. Smite this for 30, which would usually be quite a bit of damage, but inside this case it's not. So let's see. Yeah, so this Destroyer, it can stun us for 1. It can rush through enemies in a straight line, dealing equal damage to your attack in your way. That would be ordinarily pretty useful. But I think we just bring him over here. Let our destroyer soak up the damage. Looks like they have a passive ability, yeah, knockback. That just pushes people away. So pretty good. So far, I'm really liking our hypnotize ability. That seems to come in handy way more often than what it probably should. But nevertheless, that is nice. Oh, that's not good. We risk losing one of our most trusted and tried and true units right over there. Probably should have been able to do this a bit better. Well, never mind, we can still sweep there. That's not too bad. Just want to take a look at this. Looks like the the hypnotism thing here, it doesn't seem to be permanent, but it does seem to keep on its keep on it for some time, so that's not too bad. Bash in here. Let's cast a spell. Let's do a flame dart. Flame dart this guy again. There we go. So yeah, not bad at all. Now the thing is whether or not we get this unit. And it doesn't look like we do. But our guys are back at full strength. Oh wait, no. No, that just disappears like that. Sure, that works out for us. And we seem to be back at full strength. Right, so city level up, we'll grab the tile, and that'll allow us to put on a second enchantment inside this area. Fairly useful. And right, so we'll get another flight of pikemen down over here. Hey, would you look at that? Yes, we do. We get the destroyer unit here. That is pretty good. Man, that makes that makes hypnotism really, really OP in my opinion. I mean, you can just go around spending your 20 mana each turn, and you can get practically, from what I've seen, really, really good units for practically nothing. Let's see what this is all about. Literally a mechanical means for moving things. In a cave, you discover a group of miners complaining something is wrong with their railroad. What is a railroad? You whisper to one of them. So, as it turns out to be a stone-carrying device that uses dubious, non-magical means to travel, and it has stopped, but nobody knows how to fix it. So, we will study the thing. See what happens here. And again, kind of arbitrary Doomsday counter things. It lowers the Doomsday counter, but we'll go with it. That's pretty good for us. Some wisdom, some more lore, some platinum iron ore, and some stuff to upgrade our weapons. You know, nothing bad. I think we'll come over there and bash in for a few points of damage. We'll get the cavalry we have over here to meet up and possibly form another force. So let's see what impedes us. A Raider's elite army. We should be able to take this on. And we'll hop into a battle here because I'm not too terribly sure about that. So, they have a band of raiders, eh? A lot of ranged units. Okay. So I think we get our people to move up here. And you know, I think we try to grab their best unit here, really, with the hypnotism. It has a 80% chance of succeeding, so I don't see why not. And there you go. Managed to grab them. So let's see. Let's do a flame arrow. Let's hit people to their side with a big old flame arrow. Do some damage like that. Yeah, that is a very, very deadly spell. Do a flame dart next. Try to pick off the Raider Elite. 17 damage, close, but no cigar. Yeah, no more spells. Oh, that's right, what am I doing? This is a ranged unit. We don't need to be at point blank. Still not bad, 20 damage. Let's do Arcane Whip, maybe? Or what? Did that by mistake, but okay, that works too. Either way, we can finish those guys off, and looks like we met the Imperium. So, let's see what they have to say. So they are another surviving race from times of yore over here. While the Empire, where the Kingdoms of the West withered away, from the looks of it, the Imperium over here are still kind of being by yeah, they're still here. Okay, so let's see. They are all that remains 2 empires. They were the first one to stand up against the Sorcerer King over here. And let's yeah, and you can tell them various different things. Let's go with the first option here. And ooh, they have a quest for us here from the looks of it. So it looks like they found a Titan. From the looks of it. From the looks of it, they're giving us a quest here. If we kind of go along with their quest here, we might be able to get them to join up with our alliance. So that's not too bad. Right, so we'll get that force to merge up over here, and it looks like Nefath's, the Warlord's army, is starting to come into shape. So that's not too bad. March into the camp here, grab whatever there is. Grab the recipe as well. Not bad at all. And I want to see that right now we kind of bash in here and try to clear as much of what they have here as possible. So let's do exactly just that. Move them up forwards right over here. Keep forgetting about that that thing here. We never have the sweep on first turn. Okay. So I think we'll pass the turn to them. Don't really know what happened there. I guess they hit the unit so hard that they disappeared. Yikes. Either way, I'm under the impression that maybe, perhaps, these guys over here, the regular foot soldiers kind of deal, I think they're at a point where they're kind of a little too old to be useful at this point. Yeah, but the pikemen still hold on pretty well. Keep Sir Kristen over here alive for the sake of flavor. Right, so I think we just continue to bash in here. It's a good thing that these pikemen have so many of these different abilities. They are really helpful. Just given the sheer amount of variety that you kind of have to deal with all of these guys with. And yeah, it really clears things out. Let's bash in here. Yeah, our unit did die. Just gonna make sure that they weren't just kind of pushed off. I was hoping that they were just kind of pushed off to the edge of the map, but no. They are generally gone. Okay, so this destroyer elite over here, he's a bit of a glass cannon. Do a lot of DPS, but he only has 75 health. as opposed to the 100 or so that he has. So that'll be, you know, something for the farmer to grieve upon, I guess. And in the meantime, we'll have to add a new troop to our Thandis warrior army. And right, that'll tick up a little bit more. So, in the meantime, I mean, what are we, or where are we in terms of leveling up here? So we're almost level 7 for him. And bear in mind, I mean, these bands of bards, they are no weak link either. These guys are fairly strong as well. So they cannot be equipped with a more powerful weapon perhaps, but they can be equipped with more powerful armor, so not bad. Nevertheless. Oh. No, do not attack. I think we might take on this beast army more so because... yeah, because those beasts, they don't seem to be too terribly strong in the long scheme of things. Bring my army back. I'm gonna switch into producing more mana for some time being. Or no, never mind. This is already the start of a new turn, so we can attack here. So this one should be, I would say, a pretty easy battle, given really the fact that our pikemen here, they have the Slay Beast ability, which seems to do an ungodly amount of damage, especially to these beasts, presumably because they don't have armor, right? So I want to try to abuse that as best as I can here. Ah, right. I'm guessing these beasts are a tad faster than our guys. Yeah, so double damage. Clears them out really nicely, yeah. I'm guessing we can peck down these wolves one troop at a time here with this ability. Because it's just that good. It's 31 damage, okay, close enough. Right, so I think we move to the center here. Sweep. Boom. And really do some damage there. Okay, so let's move forwards, block the way to our weakest unit here. Smite that out of his existence for now. See if we get lucky on the RNG. Yeah, kill that thing right away. Poke this guy as well. And there we go. Yeah, so yeah, these pikemen, I'm really liking them for an early game unit where what I expect to be, what I suppose is an early unit still. I hope we're still in the early game. Because they seem to be able to just sweep things by so easily like that. Really, really nice. And there we go. We get 7 wolf pack goods over there. So that's not bad either. And over here, I think we take on the full Enchantress's army. Yeah, these Darklings seem really, really brittle. Or we get them to pass for now. We level up. And then we do something like that. So let's see. These guys desire a trade. Let's take a look at what else they offer. Yeah, no, I don't think we'll trade with them. Oh my god, everyone offers a trade, eh? Yeah, there's nothing too much that we want. Let's see. Let's grab Inspiration. Reduces thralls in cities by 5. I'm guessing thralls are, yeah, the thing that kind of gradually pecks away at your nation here. And the thing being that I don't necessarily want to see what comes into fruition of that, so we'll leave that be. And over here, since we have enough mana, could make that attack. I would like to go for some more shards here, so I think I'll build another Pioneer soon enough. 2 turns for building, 1 turn for building. Okay, yeah, perfect. We can make another shard real fast. And we'll send them somewhere along the path here. Let's start off with this unit first for today. And I think, I guess we'll move closer towards the shards, try to clean that out. And over here we'll fight this fallen apprentice army. Yeah, it looks like we'll need to do some leveling up over here. Our warlord over here doesn't do too much damage to anything, in fact. I think he might be, honestly, the weakest unit here. Yeah, these guys just butcher things. I mean, the pikemen are also especially good. So these darklings, I don't believe they... maybe they are beasts, maybe they're not. Yeah, no, that's not a beast. Okay, fair enough. I guess then we can just kind of poke in here with the, you know, some sharp sticks, really. Ah, and they also have that shapeshift or shadow shift ability that we also have. Or we could get. We don't necessarily have it just yet. We can get it, though. Okay, so I guess I could try to use this ability, Correction, again. Try and see whether or not, yeah, that clears the board, if you will. Yeah, put down a little barrage like that. Let's do Rush. Speeds the way through here. Ah, and this is a Sorcerer King force proper. He can apparently cast spells in here as well. And I don't know if we've seen the Drain Life ability before, but yeah, it sucks, I think, a point of life from everyone around us. And it does that to, or, you know, 1 damage, or it heals the same amount to whatever person cast it. Either way. Shoot that down like that. Or never mind. Oh, these guys are still alive. Huh. I thought there were corpses on the battlefield, but no, they had 1 health point each. They just didn't do anything, I guess. Fair enough, we'll kill them off like that. Grab some loot. See what happens from there. And okay, so there's a second force. I could auto-resolve that. I will fight this again. Simply because I really want to... yeah, I really want to clear out these areas. But we'll try to make this fast. Fireball all that. This time it clears out all of them except for 1, eh? So that's not too bad. Get our archer to immediately start pecking away at what matters. Rush, take another turn. Bash in here. Okay, so that's not too bad. I was hoping that it would grant some benefits, but no, apparently it did not. Right, and some more shards are being attacked in place. This is in the ocean. I can't even reach this. Yeah, this is in the ocean, from the looks of things at least. So that will gradually advance, I guess. Not too much I can deal there. Take the watch post over here. More of a generic lair. I thought it would give us something slightly better than that, but I guess not. Anyhow, I think I'll get the pikemen to garrison the town. This is already a pretty good force. Collect some gems, yada yada yada. We'll get Nefaz's warlord band to move on forwards. But where, though? I mean, there's a lot of beasts over here that we should probably clear out. Yeah, I think we'll level them up like that. Speaking of which, we already have one. Let's see. We'll get Dark Spread, another AoE thing. Does a lot of damage like that. And over here, I guess we'll get Endurance. Some more HP, never hurts. Especially once we get into some of these bigger fights. And going from that, let's build a Pioneer. and I guess we'll just take a look around that area. And in the meantime, settling another city, eh? Or settling, or expanding a bit of the city. We'll get some more food above all for now, and then we'll try to spread the regions here. So I think that'll be all for this episode once again, and, well, if you like the series so far, I think I've already said this once before, but, you know, be sure to like and subscribe for more content soon enough. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, I believe, episode 4 here of Sorcerer King, and, you know, we'll be back for episode 5, of course, shortly.